Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good morning, everyone. And such a fantastic morning it is. We are continuing our journey. To see how far I can get up this ladder to 300. We're at 260 right now. It's not quite halfway yet. I think 283, 4, maybe as much as 286. I can't remember exactly. But we're getting there. So the plan is today is to slowly but surely creep up that Paragon level. We're at 260 in a wee bit. Just over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just over a sixth. Roughly. Our war plans are coming on. We've got what we need for the Tree of Whispers. That's complete now. So every time that we get a Whisper Cache, we can have the chance of a Resplendent Spark. I do want to get to... Where is it? Lair bosses. Infernal Hordes. Pits. No, it's not that one. I've got that one. Yeah, I got this one yesterday. I took a node out of here and put it into here. So now I have greater tribute with armaments. Going to drop all over the place. So that's a good thing. So we've got some undercities still to do. We got hordes. I'm not sure if anybody really runs the hordes still. It's still quite fun. So we got some... We've only got 4 levels in this, so we got a bit of work to do in that. Pits, it's coming. And I think that I'm pretty much done everything I really want to do in the pits here. All the rest of them are sort of done. The Undercity, I'm not sure whether I want to go with this one or this one. This can be a little bit annoying if you don't have the right tribute at the end, and sometimes you get rid of a tribute of armaments and it's taken away the mythic in the time. So I'm sort of, for this one, I'm going maybe yeah, maybe no. Lair bosses, I have to decide which one I actually want to go for. I'm sort of looking at this one for Belial, because Belial will drop the superior keys. So I think I'm gonna go this way next. When I come through the lair bosses, and the rest of them, it's like, psh, it's fine. So it's just started Helltide, so we're gonna and we've got a escalating nightmare dungeon to do on the war tree, but I think right now I'm on T11. I just find it easier to farm on T11 rather than T12. I can farm on T12, I just find it easier on T11. I've got a couple of strongholds to do. I could do them as well, I suppose, while I'm here. This is one thing I haven't done much of, is if you look in my mini map, I've still got the majority of strongholds still unopened. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could take a little bit of time and do this. So I've got World Boss, Realm Walker in 5 minutes. We could do the Realm Walker, I suppose. Let's see if I can get this done pretty quickly. I think it should be relatively easy. And then we'll head down to the Realm Walker. So if I can, because this should be simple enough. Dark. Come through the gate. Oh, open the gate. Kind of helps. Where's the other champion? Oh, the other champion's outside, isn't he? That's right. Forgot. Right, so I need to get back in again. You know, would it help if I'd done this in the first place? Open the door. Down the stairs. And boom, boom, boom. Come on, there we go. Take that little lot there. Because why not? Up we come. Duck. Oh, you see, if you come through there and you take this chest first, it's probably best because it disappears. Alright, so that's that done. And the Realm Walker is in 3 minutes, so a good time to not die. Head across the Realm Walker. Come on we go. We'll just kill a few busybodies on the way. A few beasties. And my friend Bard is online at the minute. Wow, it looks like I'm the only one here. So far, anyway. Yeah, Bart's got a great stream up on Gaming House 24, if you want to go and check him out. Oh, here we are. A couple more. I mean, so this Realm Walker goes down really, really quickly. How many keys do I actually have? I've got 6 keys. I'd like to have a wee bit more before I run the Corrupted Reaper. If I can get that up to like 50 or 100 even, that would be pretty awesome. But that's going to take a wee bit of time. 2 to weapon mastery? No, not yet anyway. So as we wait, so I've been on now 85 hours. Wow. So I have got 95.5 crit strike chance. And that's enough because I am also running the the Gar, back Gar, which gives me another up to 10% crit strike chance when it's up and running. So 10% on 95 brings me over 100. I actually only need 91% for that to get up to 100. So there is some... So I've got, like, I could roll that crit strike chance away to maybe vulnerable or cooldown. Cooldown might be a not a bad idea, actually. Ooh. Not paying attention. Well, that one's done. Get this one done. That one's done. Up to the top. Give these guys a wee bit of help. And I think that one's done as well now. And the Realm Walker takes all of a microsecond to get down. When he eventually arrives. I mean, literally a microsecond. Millisecond. Let's head into the chamber. See how many keys that we actually get. Now usually I'm always pressing this one solely to try. Let me try that one for a change. You can't press both of them, unfortunately. But I've never found that I can press both of them. Where's the... So that was one of each. And they do like to put you back in Zabernet. Or you can just teleport to your hometown. Teleport to the hometown, get rid. So I've got one more key, which is better than the kick in the butt.
That's it for that piece.
Penittent Greaves. No. Berserker's Crucible. Barrier Jet. I can maybe keep a hold of that. And I have been actually selling these recently. Because I was running out of cash. And I still have too many of them. I'm waiting to find a diamond bind. I still have not found any mythic seals. Last season, it was the second last day before I found my first mythic seal. Okay, so we've got the mystery chest there, so let's... Oh, this must have been me before. Right, so we've got... What am I trying to do to open it? It's silly. So what we'll do is run through, well, 40 minutes of this now. Take the box. And then we'll head into our Nightmare Dungeon and I'll show you a little trick to help maximize your efforts in the dungeons. If you don't know already, you might know already, so if you do, kudos to you. It's about infinitely farming the third floor. And it's nice. I've worked it many times for many different things. You can work it for keys, superior keys. You can work it for oboes or whatever, as long as you get the right affix on your dungeon. Oh, there's a double one here. I wonder why it was... Oh, there's another box. I do open all these boxes. There's a lot of these. I'm just looking. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 within a very short, small area. Help! Now you're saying, why is he not doing it on T12? Well, the difference in XP between T11 and T12 is not massive. It's only 100. It's like 1400% or 1300%. And it doesn't make that much difference for XP. But for surviving, this is way better. Way easier. So, there's two things about that. One, you don't die as often, and dying is damned expensive. I'm not saying you never die, because I do, but it just tends to be a hell of a lot easier. So that's why I farm into T11 and not T12. Now for bosses I jump into T12, but for here I just do it on T11. I can't tell if that's somebody else or that's me. Okay, that's good. All done. There's some decent stuff dropped there. And we got the Glints of Hope. Now I'm keeping all my Glints of Hope because I think next Tuesday there is a patch coming that you should be able to get. Let me just get this finished. Yeah, you should be able to get a superior layer key with every box open, so it's well worth keeping a hold of the boxes and don't open them until the next patch. So let's hope that the box is still there, because the boxes do move. It's still there. Good. Now my threat meter is high enough for the worm to start to appear, but I don't have a map open to see where the boxes actually are. Not the boxes, the hell worms. They do appear in a particular area, and I remember seeing something from Ujidu, if I'm pronouncing his name right, about the locations of the hell worms. Ah, I just came back into town. Alright, so was there anything? There's a... No, that one. Max life. Strength. Somebody might actually... Strength, max life, physical damage. Not too shabby. I didn't get killed, so I didn't get deaded, so that's something. But I did pick up a whisper.
It is done.
I'll take this one. Because it gives us a couple of gifts, I think. Yeah, there we go. A couple of gifts. And let's see if there's anything worth keeping here. Pants? Not really. A weapon damage and a hammer? Yes and no. But I don't have a massive amount of space, so no. Still no diamond mines. Message came in. Let's just take a look at what that was. My nearest and dearest just woke up. She's away on a training course with my daughter for teenage minds. Give them confidence, which is always a good thing. I wonder where somebody... I don't think I need to go this way. Let's have a little walk this way. Walk this way. Ooh, that'll be open. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I haven't really seen many hellworms. We might as well do the whisper when we go. The devil, and there it is. Yeehaw! Now I wonder if I can pick these things up. And there's a chest. That was a Roman sword, a Gladiolus. Ooh, there's another chest. Oh, there's like 2 of these open at the same time now. 3? Gee. This can get a little bit hectic with so many being open at the same time. Because there's so many ground effects and all these are overlapping. It's a little difficult to stay on top of where the hell you are. And then with the effects of everybody else, that would move a butcher. I think I'm gonna just tap out of this because I don't need any more. Oops, that was close. Now this is a wonderful place to get cinders and other stuff. Okay, so I've got another. Let's see what's up here. Okay, that's that done. That's this done. I'll take them. What do you think? We'll go back to town and pick up the Whisper. Look at that, 1,114 cinders that we need to get rid of. Max life. Crit strike chance. But most people are running gores, but somebody else might need for a different build.
It is done.
Talismans. Chances of a diamond mine actually dropping are few and far between. But you can always hope. Life on hit? No.
Back to it then.
World boss in 30 minutes? Okay, there's a... Let's head up and... Oops, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way! Open some boxes. And maybe a realm walker will be nice enough to... Not a realm walker. A helmer will be nice enough to appear for us. There we go. Nicely done. Thank you. Build it and they shall come. And of course you do get a ton of other stuff when they appear. Alright, so we go up here. So we'll head up and grab that box. No, we don't really need them. So we can take, we don't want to go all the way back down there, but yeah, we can go all the way back. We might as well. Still got 20 odd minutes and all these cinders to get rid of, and everything else that we pick up on the way. And yeah, mostly I run through these. No, we don't want to do that. There's a nice one. Yes, yes. Open the box. Just let me pick these up, please. Right, so the other boxes were up because what we're heading up is to go through to the other segment, section, or whatever you want to call it. And yet another. Cool. Wow. Nicely done. Thank you. Oh, I should have put on a propane mine crate. Or I can put 3 on actually. Alright, so head up to this next. I play piano with my left hand a little bit too much because I'm not actually looking at my skill bar particularly. So I'm not sure exactly when they all come up. Which means that I just go tap 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 tap. And then there was another one there. So I need to get my threat meter back up again, which is not too difficult. But that is a nasty piece of work. Right, so I can head up. I think that's all the... Ah, there's one right there, so we'll just pick that up. Because we've still got plenty of time. 20 minutes. Now we'll head up into the next segment. Up into here. We might actually do the watchtower just to open it up. Because as you've seen from the last one, it only takes a couple of minutes, not even. But we'll pick up this on the way. Because I do need the Forgotten Souls. Yeah. Now which one is this one? Ah, yes. Take this one down first. There's a resplendent cache there. Anyway, up into here. I can remember in Season 5, this used to be a bit of a bummer. It used to be a little difficult, but now it's just like, okay, there we go. Done, done, done.
I could use someone like you on my crew.
But many people used to run these sort of very early on. And for the last couple of seasons, I haven't really run them very much. Because he used to run them as part of the leveling process. Okay, well I guess I've opened up Realm Walker. Okay, we'll go do the Realm Walker again. But we need to get we need to Zabernat, not the corrupted Reaper. I'm not sure I'm that much faster on my trusty steed. Okay, so we're 7 seconds. Cool. Made it in time. To this one. Everybody take their spot. That one done. Oh, they're all done. Easy peasy. Microsecond once the realm walker appears. Into the death toll and see how many keys we get this time. You're guaranteed at least one, and I think the most I've ever had is 3. But usually I'm only getting 1. So you can't do the other. Something poisoned me there. Whoa, I'm full. Well, well, well. They should get put into my stash. No, I've got 11 keys. I think I must have got 2 there. I didn't check. Weapon damage. No, nothing really of interest there. I'm kind of pull up a spade. Maybe put these in there just for safekeeping. World boss in 20. I haven't done world boss for, I can't remember when. I should sort of, let me set my timer. 20 minutes. Let me have enough time to get across there. No, I don't need to pick them up yet. Where is the... I think I remember the... Okay, now it's... Yeah, there we go. So let's head up and pick up the box. And maybe get a... There we go. Pardon me. Oh, there was a crux of the false death there. I have managed to kill Mephisto on T11. Bit of a pain in the bum still, like that. Still the one-shot mechanics are there. Well, for me anyway. Right, so there's another one up here. I see another box right there. So on our way back, we can grab the other one. Now every box you open should have a little bit of materials. I am leaving Forgotten Souls once again. because I upgraded my jewels, and they do take quite a bit of Forgotten Souls overall. I haven't tempered anything or anything like this for quite some time. Move. There's another one just below us. Some Forgotten Souls there. Another one there. Now, if I remember right, there is some hellworms kicking around here somewhere. But my memory is not fantastic. As my nearest and dearest does tend to remind me every now and then. You mean forgot that again? There we go. I'm sure I told you like weeks ago. I said, well, how am I supposed to remember from weeks ago? So there's another one down here. Oops. You know, if I had a couple of screens, I tell you what, I could pull up one of these maps that got the hellworms, and it would be probably a lot easier to farm them properly. But alas, I don't. I do have an iPad, but it's just more difficult to look at. Oh, that was it. That was incredibly simple. Alright, so there's one across here. That's open. Butcher boys. I think this is the second or third butcher boy I've killed this run. And that's pretty much them done. Let's maybe head back into the bottom half again, because the big chest actually does change locations. So if we can open another 250 chest, that would be nice. Why do they not seem to be dying? What am I doing wrong? This is strange. That was weird. I had to stop channeling and start channeling again. Well, it doesn't look as though I've got one box right down there. Do this whisper. It's done. That was a bit strange. I had to stop channeling and start re-channeling to get the damage to be working properly. Haven't come across that before. Never mind. We're all good now. I think we're all done. We could run around and see if... Oh, is that a realm walk or anything? Oh, well, too late. Let's just get back in there. I think that might have been an event that does the realm walker. No, is the answer to that question. So let's just get back to town. And then what we'll do is this escalating nightmare dungeon. Is there right? Oh, that's a lot in here. Weapon damage, life on hit. It's not a bad weapon, but I want crit strike damage on it, but somebody might want it. If anybody wants it, just let me have a... drop me a thing. My problem is that I've got too much rubbish. Put them in there. 4 to whirlwind, but I'm not going to get rid of gores, and chances are nobody else will either. Right, so what we'll do is head into this... Well, we'll just do the gold reserve, might as well. And then I'll show you a little trick that a lot of people are running. I came across this sort of, I don't know what you want to call it, method of farming the... Oh, you know something? Bollocks. I'm going to waste one escalation dungeon. Because I want to do this in T12, not T11. I farm Helltides in T11 just because it's easier. Oh. But for bosses and the rest of the content, I do T12 except for Mephisto. And Mephisto I do on T11. There we go. Dopamine tunnels. Oh. because you can consistently farm the last Nightmare Escalation, the tier 3 one, infinitely. And if you don't know how, I will show you. But we have to get through to the 3 first. So we do need to actually complete the dungeons. To be able to get through to the 3rd. Yeah, they're all okay. Just didn't feel as I was... I know I'm in T12 from T11, but didn't quite be hitting as hard as I thought I should. Now I don't have my numbers on. I think they annoy me. And I do pick up the conviction blobs. And you may ask yourself, what am I doing here? In this wonderful light. Letting the world go by. I do like talking heads. And also show my age at the same time. Okay, there's the other one. Oh, bother. I wasn't paying attention. That's him. What the hell did I pick up? And obviously not what I thought I picked up. So what the hell have I got? Huh. Well, I've got something. But obviously not the right something. Not for there anywhere. Well, that's weird. You can see I've got something. And there's the other something. Very strange. Let's see if I can pick this up. So I've got the other something. Stone carving. I wonder if I can actually place it this time. Yep, there we go. Ho hum, don't ask, no idea. Alright, just make sure I've picked up the conviction things there. Alright, we got the war bounty. And then we got the conviction chest. No, not yet, not yet. Alright, so we got a Forgotten Wisdom, that's good, and Sapphire Reserve. Gem. So I think we'll go... I dislike Strongbane's Wrath, it's a pain in the butt. So we'll go for the Sapphire and Forgotten Wisdom. That's a good bargain for me. Forgotten Wisdom will give you 15% extra XP. Always a plus. And then we've got the Heraldic Chest. Pick up the Tuning Prism. And we go pick up this one. We do get a little bit on. There's the XP well, so we need to head there. And there's another chest. Now this would have been pretty awesome to get as a third level, but I think it's a wee bit long. But we will take the XP well. Nothing in here that we need. So we head up here. We're all done. Oh, there's a resplendent chest. A few things in there. Boots. Another chest. There's usually the max chest that I've found is 9, but there usually is 7, but 8, but you sometimes get 7. So if you're actually counting them, and you've already counted sort of 8, then no need to go massively hunting for more, because you might get 1 if you're lucky, but the chances are that you won't. So my suggestion is keep a count. Once you get to 8, finish the run. No need to go hunting all over the place for it, and I haven't been counting, so damn. That's the alarm for the Realm Walker. No, the World Boss. In the middle of this Nightmare Dungeon. So what do? I think I'll just keep on in this. There's one more. Channeling Shrine. Seems to be a gathering here, doesn't there? We take up the convictions. And a little bit of XP there. And that's then done. Yeah. Done. I am liking the Whirlwind. That and there's the boss. Just make sure we have no more convictions to pick up on this side. No, but we did get an XP flow. Right, into the boss we go. And he's done. Right, so there's the war bounty. No, we don't want to go anywhere yet. And then the conviction chest. Alright, we will go back to town. Get rid of all this rubbish that we've picked up. Chances are it is rubbish. Rubbish. Alright, so we got 4 to Warcry, which is not bad, but I ain't gonna but you need speed. That's a good, half decent, yeah. See, there's nothing here that I really want to keep. Right, so now we have choices. So we got Forgotten Wisdom and Gem Reserve, which is pretty good. Gold and equipment. So this is the third one. So if we're after gold, we could take this one. This one is not fantastic to take. Vile Splendor, it's not too shabby, but not too great either. But here you've got Gem Reserve and Forgotten Wisdom. So the Gem Reserve is not too shabby, and again it's Forgotten Wisdom, so you've got the XP well. So I think I'm going to take this Gem Reserve, and then I'll show you the trick of how to farm this infinitely. This is not a great dungeon in which to do it. It's a bit big. You're better if it's a smaller dungeon, because then it's quicker to do. But that's a half decent amount of gems. So what you want to do is get through all of this, but not kill the boss. Then teleport back to town. Oh, there's the XP well. So we might as well take it. Oh, well, we don't need, because we've actually got an XP. It was kick-ass. They don't always drop. Sometimes you get the butcher in here as well. Okay, so there's another gem. So if you think that, all these gems, you're getting 28. Okay, there's one of the... pedestal, the stone things you need for the pedestal. So just kick these out. So you got 14, 8, 8. So you multiply that by 8, and that's quite a lot of gem fragments. So it's a mechanical box. So if you multiply all these gem fragments up by 8, that's about the average number of boxes you get to open. After a very short space of time, that adds up to be a tremendous amount. So we just hunt for this, make sure we've got all the boxes, and again, I didn't count the boxes. There is about, on average, 8 boxes. Now in this case, there's the second mechanical box, and I'm not going to pick it up. There we go. So that's that done now. So we head back to our home, our hometown. Then we run to our nearest nightmare dungeon. Now I've tried this on this nightmare dungeon, but for whatever reason it didn't work. So that's sort of in town, and this is out of town, and maybe that's the reason why. But I head across to Sears Reach. Now it doesn't have to be Sears Reach, it could be any other one if you've got a different hometown. I've just chosen this one because my hometown is in Temis. Right, you can actually run this, but don't kill the boss if you so desire. But if you don't, you want to go back to your original, and you will find that it has been reset. Just like that. When it has that little double take there. And there you go. And we can run this again. And again. And again. Until you get bored of it. And there's the XP one. And that's how you infinitely can farm anything. Everything that drops. So if you get rubies is your last, you can do rubies or whatever. This is the mixed gem chest. But if you wanted superior layer keys, you would go for the ruptures. If you wanted obols, you go for an obol. Last choice. Or whatever you choose. As long as the right affix comes up on your choices. Where is that? Oh, it's in the other one. There you go. So in fact, we don't really need to pick up these mechanical boxes at all, because we're not actually going to summon the boss. But if we got bored and you want you to do something else, you could pick them up, summon the boss, finish the escalation, kill Astaroth, which I will do. I'll do one more, I think. Then you finish off Astaroth and pick up his loot. Right, that's the top half done. Now this is the bottom half. Now there are other dungeons that are much easier. This is not too bad to navigate, but there are other dungeons that you can get are much quicker to finish. This is a little bit of a larger nightmare dungeon. I had one that when I was farming for rubies was nice and short. I could literally get through it in a minute. So there we are. Back to town. And then I'll head back outside. Pardon me. Boom. And we get Seer's Reach. Now we can run Seer's Reach if you want as well. Just don't kill the boss. See, this is where we want to go. Just follow your little arrow. Lost Archives. does the little double take. So you know that it has been reset. Well, we are going to finish it after this one, actually. I want to go and do something else. Not the world boss, because I missed that. So we'll take the XP well, because we're going to go out. But you can see how you can... What was that? Is that kick-ass again? Right, might as well take the blast away. Missed the box again. Alright, so we'll take all these out first. And there's the chest. So we'll get 20 convictions. So we'll take the mechanical box. When you pick up the mechanical box, it does give you just a slight increase in speed. So it's something that, you know, you could do anyway. It's not like a massive boost, but it does give you a touch. So here we're, if I'd been smart enough and counted the amount of boxes that we have already opened. Right, so that's that top half done, or bottom half, or whatever. So now we need to go grab the other. We don't want to do that. Just hunt for the box. There's one. There it is. Right, so let's open the chests. That's all the chests done. So we'll now kill the boss. Now, obviously, if you want to refarm, just rinse and repeat. Back to Temis, Seer's Reach, teleport through the sanctuary to your nightmare dungeon. And that's it. But I'm going to finish this. Because I think for me 3 was enough. But you could farm that all day long if you really wanted. And the War's Bounty. Now I will go back to town because I'm a bit full up. And Astaroth does drop quite a lot of stuff. And I think I'm going to go for the layer keys if there is one. Out of the choice of 3, there's usually one that says layer keys. Right, max life. Damage over time. Weapon. Yeah. Just not good as I've got right now. And I am not going to get rid of
Swinging away.
my gores. Right, so let me see. What's my choices? Keys, spoil materials, keys, layer keys. There's usually one. It doesn't always drop a superior key though, which is what we're really after. Yeah, this way. Done. Not too shabby. Oh, I hate that. That's... Damn it. Pressing the right effing buttons. How stupido. Killed after the fact. Look, why? This is the annoying thing. After the kill, that should be it. It's the kill. But unfortunately, that's not the case. And it does annoy me sometimes. Like that. Because I was pressing the wrong buttons because I was stupid. Right, so what was in here? Nah. No. Nada. It is expensive when you die. Right, so I want to go down to here. 201. I'll take the willpower because it does give me just a little bit more reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be the next to give me. And then I'm going to take all defensive nodes. Total armors. I'm not sure whether I want to go for this yet. Because there's quite a lot of sort of defensive nodes that I can still take. I've pretty much taken most of the offensive nodes that I can take already. And I've got this one up here, resist all in 2% armor. So there's still, you know, quite a lot to go for. Alright, what's in here? Ooh, that's all full up. Rubbish. All stats. It's only 2 to combat though. And I'm not going to use these charms. 5, 5, 5. Salvage charms, all junk. All junk seals. Keep them in there. Put my... because I do like to put them away. When did I pick that up? A royal skull.
Wise
Down
to seek
here.
an Ascari where stones are concerned.
Alright, so we can do a grand top, 2 grand skulls. But I've got all heraldic skulls in here. If I remember, 24. Oh! I've got one more to get. I thought I had heraldics in all of them. So that's 2. emeralds. I can do a topaz.
Beautiful, no?
Put them in here. So now, what I could do, if I really wanted to, was farm specific in that methodology that I just used. So we got a realm walker in 4 minutes. Let's head across to the realm walker. Might as well.
With a path, huh?
Kill a few beasties on the way. Because why not? Every single beastie you kill adds a little to your XP. So we're at 261 now. And we've got our extra XP. So we should, what we're going to do, we'll finish off this war plan. We got a nightmare dungeon to do. And then we'll probably head into Helltides, see if we can find some hellworms. Where's the Helltides? There. So there's 5 areas in the Helltides. So we could start in the top. We could do the Altar of Ruin. Might as well. So what we could do is maybe start in Azuda, come down through the top, do the Altar of Ruin, pick up some stuff on the way. Sounds like a plan. Like just a couple of minutes. Ooh, kind of full up there, aren't I? I got a Forgotten Wisdom that's a whisper, but we've got still 45 minutes, 46 minutes, so we'll probably go for a different one. We could do a Ruptures, and Ruptures will, you close 15 of these Ruptures, and then you get a Death Toll Chamber, which is another superior key. But these tend to be, I don't know how big or small these. Oh, that's Seer's Reach. It's not, that Seer's Reach is quite good. It's not too bad. And then if you finish off the dungeon, we'll get some gems. I will do that one next, I think. To finish off the war plan. Bard is still there. Bard generally has a very good stream going on. Good guy. You could go across and give him some love. Make myself dizzy. 3, 2, 1. Come on, open. There we go. Somebody running the bros build. Which is still a viable build. That's that one done. We're all done. Round walker, boom boom boom. And we go. How many have we got? We got 11. And that was super quick. How many do we get? 1. So even though it was on T11 or T12, we got 1. Alright, let's see. Go directly to Seer's Reach. So this, we're running this for the ruptures. We need to close 15 ruptures, says it right here, to get the death toll chamber, which will mean that we've had 2 death toll chambers in a couple of minutes. Oh, that was 7. Can't count. Oh, bother. What killed me? I have no idea. Really, I have no idea what just took me down there. My defensives still need a little bit of work. Right, so we need to open or close 6 more. And once we've actually done... open the box. There's another... there we go. So this should be the last one. Yeah. Just let that rupture close. And there we go. There's the death toll chamber. See how many keys we get this time. lair boss keys? I think 2. Yeah, we're up to 13. This will take us back into the Nightmare Dungeon this time. What is the best way to level and farm gear for a new character? Swift. For a new character, I would suggest that... let me not die first. To get from 0 to 70, one of the easiest ways is to save your whisper caches. So when you come, grab your whisper caches. I don't have any yet. And save about, I think, 10 whisper caches. And that should get you from 0 to 70. So you're at level 91 right now. How I did it to get from the 91 to where I am is farm on whichever torment level that you feel comfortable in not dying. For me, doing the Helltides in T11 is the best, the easiest. Farming bosses and stuff. Yeah, it's... I would say that Helltides is still probably the best, but also following your Tree of Whispers, so you're getting an extra Whisper cache, into the Nightmare Dungeons, then the Undercity, having this Portal Prankster. Because when you get the Portal Prankster, you get extra chests if you kill the Portal Prankster. Lair bosses is always a good way to go. And getting the Lair of Plenty, because that gives you an extra Horde chest, that gives you extra opportunities of getting gear, even if you're on T1. But if you want a wee bit of help right now, just... I can run you through some stuff. What is... So this is me. 2567. Yeah, no problem. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. Let me just finish off this Nightmare Dungeon. And what I can run you through some pits to be able to level up your glyphs if you haven't got your glyphs at 100. Getting your glyphs to at least 100 is actually gives you a good power boost. Okay, guys. So I'll just come up here. And Seer's Reach is, if you don't know, a good way to get some royals. We have 2 royal diamonds, royal skull, and then I've got the war bounty and the conviction chest. Right, back to... oh, I forgot the little dusty thing. Back to town we go. If you're at level 91, Paragon 91, what I would suggest is that we can run some Nightmare Dungeons. I've probably got maybe some gear that might help you out as well.
I'll be here, swinging away.
Pick this up.
Sent their regards. Mainlander, what brings you?
Right, I'll put my headphones on so I... Let me check and make sure these are working right. There we go. You're running a rogue, so you're not. I don't think I've got any gear that's good enough for a rogue, because I'm obviously on a barbarian. Let's have a look. Might be able to... I would say this is a generic... You can run swords. Dex. Yeah, I don't have Dex in any of them. But you could re-roll the strength away to dexterity. And then at least you got some max life and resist all. And here you can run, and again the same thing. You can roll away the strength to dexterity, and at least then you've got extra movement speed. And here the same again, you can re-roll away the strength. There's no point to give you that. That's a GA on strength. I think these might help. They're not perfect. You'll need to re-roll away the strength on them. The other ones here are not so great. Oh, what I can do? I got too many. Yeah, that's better. So I tell you what, first things first. Let's get, what's your glyph set right now? Okay. Have you got all your glyphs that you need? What we'll do, we can run some Pit 100s. And then when your glyphs are close to 90, then we can run some a little bit higher. Right. So you can pick up these little globules as I'm heading through. Because I think I'm managing to kill 100%. I'm trying to kill 100% anyway. Don't bother with these rupture things. Okay, pick these up. Because they do help, these experience globes. Nothing up that way. Okay, I guess the next floor. Oops. What happened? Did the lore stuff get you? Ah, can't see you. Ah. There's the... Right, this should... Now what's really annoying is that there's no bubble. So you have to keep killing. Right, that should give you some... Just come in. Damn things. Like it takes... I'll take Crusher. Okay. Really? Well, that's a bit weird. Never had that happen before. Huh. Yeah, I've never ever had that happen before. Well, that... Yeah, it's weird. Never ever had that happen. Okay, well, why don't you open the pit 100? See if that works. There's a max life. Complete a section of the season. Okay. What do we need to do to complete the section? Okay, so take me to the capstone that you need to do, and we can run the capstone. So if you teleport to the capstone dungeon, and then I'll teleport to you. Okay, let's get this done. And again, as I say, I'll try and kill them all. But apologies if I miss a few. I'm sort of doing it in an anti-clockwise direction. Coming through. Is that all animus done? Oh yeah. Okay, so let's go through. And again, I'm going anti-clockwise. Right, what do we need to do in here? Travel to the scorching furnace. I need this. You all good? It's quite some time since I've done this. Not this way. Ah, there we go. Yeah, you went the right way, I went the wrong way. I hate doors. This way. Must be this way. I hear doors. Go on, open up. There we go. Well, that's done. Right, does that open it up now? What mythics am I using? Okay, I'll just show you. So I've got the Tusk Helm on, then I've got Rage of Hardagoth, which is a mythic, which I found. I've got Gores, and again, which I found. Heavenly Strength on my boot. Battle Mad. Heavenly Strength on the pants. Battle Mad on my boots. Channeling. Edge Master. Then I got a Ramalades, which I found. I crafted a Grandfather. I have the Starless Skies, which I found. Heavy hitting on one ring. And crushing on the amulet. That's where I am. So, Swift, does that allow you to open it now? Really? Do you have to do another capstone or something? Maybe log off, log back on again? Ooh. Strange. Just get rid of them. Hellhammer. Greaves. Never mind. Pardon me.
Back to it then.
How did I manage my primary resource? Okay, I actually, on my talismans, I've got a GA on primary resource on a few of them. And one of them's on max resource. So that gives me 25, 75 altogether, plus another 18 here, 80, 92 primary resource. I've actually got more that I can put on here. So this is where I've got that extra. So right now I've got 270. If I went to do the melted hearts, this would double up to 540. But because I've got my endurance faith has got max life on there, I really need to find a better or a different endurance faith that it doesn't have the max life. In fact, it would have been good if it was actually some resources or something else apart from max life, and then I could switch across to the the melted. Where's my melted? TED melt. Okay, never mind. So I've got a melted here that's not got any life on it, and it's got a resource gen and cooldown reduction. It's not a bad melted heart, but it still only means that I've got 540 fury, and I really need about minimum 550. So I'm on the edge of actually being able to do it. Now, if I changed across a couple of my talismans to having max resource, you got 5 here, you can get a maximum 125. So I'm missing quite a bit. My seal, I haven't found a diamond mind. You could put on a diamond mind and you could have the Secheron's Fury and the Crucible. The Crucible having a 2 set that gives you a 3 set when you've got the Diamond Mind, which gives you damage reduction while berserking. Or you could do it the other way around. But I like having the Max Fury increased by 50. So if you take one of these away, put in a couple of the Crucibles, you'll probably get your Fury up and running. But it's also you must have your Fury regeneration. I've got quite a bit of Fury regeneration, but still it's on the borderline. And I got Fury on kill as well. And it's important to be able to have the chance to restore primary resource when running. And I've got another max resource here. And with the addition of the crit strike on the grandfather, it gives me 90, the way I'm set up, 95, which is a little bit on the high side. I could get away with re-rolling this crit strike chance into resource, because when you're at sort of 91 and then you're running the back guard, I'm running back guard, you could run something else in guard, and then that gives you up to 10%. So if you're running at 91 and then you got 10% on that, that's 100% crit strike chance. But for me, it's also cooldown reduced. My defensives are so-so. So I hope that just explains a wee bit. Diamond, 2 grand diamonds. Okay. So Swift, if you figure out how you can open the pit, good. If you can't, then sort of come back online. I'll open, and then we can run through another 100 and see if we can get the glyph upgrades. In the meantime, I'm going to do the war plan. So I've got 2 Helltides there. Okay, I can do that. So we'll do a Griggs, the 2 Helltides. And 2 bosses.
Fight well, my friend.
Aha. Good question. How do I get the Seal of the Diamond Mine? I have absolutely no idea because I don't have one yet. Last season, it took me all the way until the second last day to get a Seal of the Diamond Mine. I have heard of no reliable method of getting mythic seals. So when I get one, I'll tell you. Anyway, so let's... What am I doing? I mean, you say boss runs, Mephisto. I mean, you say I've killed Mephisto 3 or 4 times already. Not one seal drops. I did Mephisto in 11, but he's still a pain in the ass. Now watch this, I'll get a diamond, Seal of the Diamond Mine dropping in my dreams. Okay, I've got another. Alright, so that's a whole bunch of nothing.
Step up to my anvil. Back to it then.
Right, so where are we in the... Okay. We can head into here. I think I might be able to get Forgotten Souls in here as well. I'm going to go back to T11. I just find it easier to farm the Helltides in T11 than T12. Still get one-shotted every now and then. But just for farming, it's easier here. And even doing the Realm Walker, I got one key on a T12 or a T11, so it doesn't matter that much really. Come on, where's all the monsters? There they are. I think I get Forgotten Souls. Yeah. Get a ton of gloves. But now I have to wait. Yeah, I can't. Right, head across to here. Pick up some cinders. I'm finding it difficult to see all the ground effects in here. When there's more than one rupture open at the same time, I do find it difficult to... Ooh. And then when everybody else is running this as well, like the Rain of Arrows obscures a lot of stuff as well. Or it might just be my eyes, which is also entirely possible. From whom the bell tolls. I can hear a bell tolling in the background. Oh, gonna sneeze. Oh, I had my... That was stupid of me. I had my mic turned off. Did it work that time? Hopefully that worked. Did you get the glyph and the upgrades? Pardon me.
Oh, it is a waitress, isn't it?
Hey Swift, just let me know if that actually worked for you and we can do that again. If it not, then we need to find something else to help you with. Perfect, so we can run this, and it's relatively quick. And as you get, because I think it'll only take you about 4 or 5 runs to get your glyphs at least to If you could just, if you don't mind, if I miss some of these XP, not XP, globes that drop on the ground, the purple ones, they do help the run. Then I can just focus on getting through the run as quickly as possible. Come on, monsters, where are you? Minute and a half, finish. Not too shabby. Because I have got one to upgrade here. Just rinse and repeat. Oops. Wrong way. Oh, I dropped my stone. Just clear these little biddies up. Okay, it should be safe enough to... There we go. Yeah, it looks like we're getting through these in about a minute and a half. Hey Connor, good morning. Good afternoon. I'm sorry, good evening. These barbarians keep jumping all over the place. Ah, no, not that way, not that way. Ooh. Ah. There it is. There it is. Done, done, done. So when you get to 91, you've got a 90% chance of it happening. So when you get your glyphs to 90, then we can run a 110. What do I want to take now? Take that, disembowel. So I got about 30 minutes until I go for my dinner, lunch I should say. Great. I like how things work out. Oh, not that way. And there we go. No, I don't, not this way, it's up. I need to go up. Oh, missed it. There he is. Run right past the boss. I really do wish they'd bring that bloody bubble back again. Because having the need to kill more monsters after you've killed the bloody boss in a pit and not having that bubble up, it really is annoying. I don't know why they took it down in the first place when everybody was saying, can you do the same for other stuff? When the boss is dead, you don't want stuff to kill you after they're dead. Just annoying. Okay, don't come this way. Wrong way. That's protection. There's the boss. There he is. Let me kill these cluster of monsters. Make sure everything's clear. I just hang around, make sure there's nothing else comes. Yeah, I still get enough space. Ooh, something nasty there. Nearly got daddied. Where's the boss? Ah, he's way back here. Damn it. Sorry. Totally ran past it. Just enjoying killing the monsters too much, I guess. Can't believe I ran so far past the boss. I think this goes around the corners. Not too bad. I'll try not to run past the boss this time. Right, that was better. Damage while fortified. Okay, that sounds good. My stomach is beginning to rumble a little bit. Ooh, that took a little bit of time to open up. Oh, no, it's 20 minutes. 20 minutes, then it's midday for me. So that's good. These purple globes really do actually help speed up the run quite considerably. There we go. What? Let's see this one. So have you now got all the glyphs that you need for your build? Tusk Helm. Only really? That's annoying. But that's typical. The last one you get will be the last one you need. The last one that drops. And of course the last one that drops will be the most important for your build. And that would be typical. Ooh. Just hitting a little bit of latency issues there. What the heck? That's annoying. This is why they need to reinstall that bubble. These little worms are a bit slimy, aren't they? comes smacking after you. Well, where's the boss? There he is. Alright, no us. And of course, typical, it's right across a rift. So the rifts can spawn out monsters. Okay, that should be safe enough now. Hopefully. Famous last words. Alright, which one next? Oh, no more upgrades anywhere.
Taken apart. Left it down. Back to it then.
Ho ho ho. Okay. Here we go again. And so obviously not that way. So we just went around in a circle. Or a square. Snakes again. I think that was the boss. Clear this bunch up here so they maybe don't come and bother us. Oh heavens. Territorial. 2 more runs and then I'll call it a day. I'll call it a morning anyway. I'll go and get some lunch. And hopefully, I keep my fingers crossed, that you've got their other glyphs. Four out of 5. I keep my fingers crossed that these last 2 will at least get you your last glyph. Well, hopefully, and I think that the ones that you have got, you should have been able to get them at a reasonably high level. Ah. Wow, the pedestal is really close to the glyph. Yeah. You have 5. Awesome. Yeah, so this is going to be my last run. And actually for me it's perfect timing. Not only is my stomach crumbling, but my latency has just went a little bit skew with. Okay, Daddy. Perfect. Oh, that's been good. We got your 5 glyphs. And hopefully that 5th one. That last glyph, did you manage to get it to... What is it, 51? Thank you. Thank you very, very much. No worries whatsoever. Did you get that last glyph to 51? If you got it, if it's not quite at 51, we can run one more pit to get that glyph to 51. Okay, let's run one more so you can get, you might be able to get these 3 glyphs to 51. We'll do that. Let's get your glyphs to 51 and then that'll be a good place to finish off. I haven't run this. This is not such an easy one to make sure I'm killing everything. It's a little difficult to see stuff. Ah, damn it, I thought I got you. There's the end. Yeah, that last engine I don't like too much. Not so easy to see the monsters. Let's make sure I got all of these. Yeah, that should be safe enough. Perfect. I think maybe 1 or 2 more should get everything to 51. Ah, this bloody floor again. Oh, excuse me. So just when I said I don't like this floor very much, it gives us a gain. That was a little better that time, I think. There he is, there he was. Let's take these little beasties away. Damn it! Where did he come from? See, every time you're killed, that's an upgrade gone. Seething. Bring back the bubble. Should have a petition online. Bring back the bubble. Perfect. Ooh, that was a quick one. Come on. Boss man, where are you? There you are. All done. Alright, let's just make sure there's no monsters to come and kill you. Hopefully this should be safe enough. Game crashed. Oh no! No worries, Swift. No worries at all. You are more than welcome. Thank you very much. You have a great evening. And I shall. I'm going to have some dumplings, I think, for lunch. Okay, I'm going to call it a day's. Get rid of this stuff, just do a little cleanup.
Mainlander, what brings you?
That's not a bad ring, actually.
I'll be here, swinging away.
Have I got space? Okay. And you're up to 110 now as well. That's good. Alright, thank you very much, one and all. This is going to be my morning session over. So thank you very, very much for watching. Swift, thank you very, very much for letting me help. But for me, it is time to go. Bye for now.